It's the Dace Man Show, featuring Gibby, Frank Ward, Cheever, Tits, Sir Nicholas Andrew, Frank Klein, Chris Bompadre. This is Travis Goss welcoming you to the Dace-tacular basement in Daceford, New Jersey with your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace.
What's up, Dace-tacular Nation? That's the best the computer has ever run. Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace. Joining me to my left, Gibby. Chickens.
You ever worried, like, how many times it's actually dropped on his head as a child?
I would imply you got picked up as a child. Like you just kind of chilled in a stroller and
I got a story about that.
About getting dropped on your head?
No, don't worry about it. Keep going.
I'm worried.
Welcome back, Cheever!
It's been a long 3 months.
Football's over. He's happier.
I lost my job. Yeah, I'm at a new place now.
What? You did?
Yeah, I'm at a completely different company.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
All right, more on that when we get off the air.
Breaking news.
Tits.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Oh, God.
I did not know that.
Yeah, why do you think I'm here all of a sudden?
I just thought maybe football was over. But welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show.
No.
Big thing happened this weekend, the Super Bowl.
And apparently it fucking sucked.
Nah.
I didn't even watch it.
Neither did I.
I didn't even have a desire to watch
Apparently it was the worst game in years. Like
It was bad.
It was awful. Like, it was so boring.
I came
Apparently-
prepared to talk
Apparently
about
not.
sports.
I'm telling you now, this is how shitty it was. It's not even worth talking about.
I did hear that somebody put a bet, $250,
Okay.
that the Rams would not score a touchdown. And it paid out.
Oh, yeah, those odds were fucking ridiculous.
Odds were not. He won over $100,000.
Yeah.
With
Ah,
Yeah,
bet.
those odds were ridiculous. All the prop odds were
It makes no sense.
I don't know why anyone would place that bet either. No one really places those types of bets, but
And then
Well, I think my favorite part of that is the fact that everyone just keeps posting the meme that says technically Nick Foles is still the last quarterback to throw a fucking touchdown in the Super Bowl.
It's very true.
yeah.
And then did you see that map I posted? And it's like people talking about the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
It's like happy, sad, and then it shows New Jersey and PA that's just still partying from last year.
Naturally, all the posts I saw on Facebook that day were like, "We're still champions.
No, because
we're still champions."
So many people have
All
said
right,
that.
the game started.
yeah.
No, well, there was another couple people who said the Super Bowl was so boring that Philadelphia is just going to hold the title for another year.
You know what's probably one of the most the disappointing things about the Super Bowl? The
Brady.
ads didn't even catch my attention.
The ads were pretty bad.
There was one that
True.
I was excited for, which I watched after because I refused to watch the Super Bowl because I didn't want to watch Tom Brady win another ring, which were the scary stories to tell in the dark.
Well, yeah.
The Echo ads were pretty good.
I
Harrison Ford and that dog was hilarious. So they were talking about devices that didn't actually like work, and they had a collar around the dog, and the dog kept barking and goes, "Ordering dog food, ordering dog food," and Harrison Ford's like, "Stop it! No, I'm canceling all of it." The dog pauses and goes, "Ordering gravy," and he runs upstairs. And the last scene of the commercial, they're dropping a pallet load of dog food in front of Harrison Ford's house.
See,
That was a good one.
this is the infographic that I posted.
Yeah, I think I saw that on there.
But what I love is if you look in PA, there's a tiny little yellow thing that says "thought it was a shit show." To stand for Pittsburgh.
yeah.
So you guys didn't see it.
No, but I keep talking about it.
Did you watch
Another
any?
prop bet.
The Super Bowl?
Yeah.
When I wasn't working, yeah.
What was your favorite? Did you catch the commercials? Because that's all I watched.
Not really.
The only
I
thing-
saw the trailer for Endgame.
Yes.
I, saw
I
that.
made sure I glanced over. I am happy I looked over what I
I
did
heard that was
and
like,
walked
it
away.
was super short, right? It was like that 20-second thing
Oh,
that
yeah.
they posted.
There was a 1-second clip where it was flashing through characters, and I sat on my computer and kept going, "All right, stop. All right, stop. All right, try to catch them all."
Yeah.
I don't think I did, but it looked like it was all the characters that were snapped out.
Okay. Like, it just showed them, or...
It kept flashing through them real quick with like
Yeah.
highlighting certain areas of them in red, and then the rest was gray.
Okay.
It was weird. but I was trying to sit there and play with the play pause button to catch every single one, and every time I did it, it was someone different.
We need a higher frame capture.
You need like something, to like edit it. See, like I said, I was more excited for when I found out that they did the scary stories to tell in the dark. I've been waiting for these movies. I love those books as a child, and it's gonna be like the books were, so it's like an anthology set. So, it's Guillermo del Toro, too, which I love him because he doesn't really do a lot of computer-generated stuff. He focuses more on, like, makeup and prosthetics and things, which I think that's the reason Pan's Labyrinth and the second Hellboy were so good. So I can't wait for this because he's going to make everything look fucking creepy as shit because of it.
Well, I mean, that was interesting. The Avengers one was good because it showed Ant-Man and War Machine suiting up, so you didn't get too much of them before, except for the whole, hey, open up, guys.
Hi, I'm here.
And
How's it making
here's
out?
pizza.
Well, that's what I think they said they are going to figure that one out. So they're going to have to touch base on somebody clearly comes and rescues him from there.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be a point because
I guess maybe he's got powers like the wife has.
kind of.
maybe if he
Depends
gets
how long
stuck.
he's-
Yeah, but
He
she was
might know
in
how
there
to
for
navigate the quantum realm a little
she was
bit.
in there for like decades. Like he was only
Who knows?
from what it seems like he's not going to be
He's
in
a
there for
smart guy.
very long.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we don't know the time jump yet.
Anyway, so more prop bets.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I can talk about that.
The prop bet for the national anthem.
We don't offer
That
those odds.
They were gonna screw up the words.
No,
Or
how
the
long
order.
it was.
Oh.
What? Why?
It wouldn't be the same length each time.
So
No,
Who is
No.
it?
some people hold that last note for like 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she said for the brave, right? And it stopped, so then it was the under. And then she said brave again, which said pushed it to the over. So some casinos were paying out on the under, some casinos pay out on the over. And one of them online just said, fuck it, we don't feel like dealing with it. They paid
Push.
everybody out.
Yeah.
Really?
They paid everyone out.
They didn't do a push.
No, they just
I
said, fuck it.
would have gone. Look, here's all your money back. We're not. Fuck this shit. I'm not dealing with
They just
this.
decided to pay everyone out. They just said, fuck it, it's not worth it. I'm assuming there's going to be a shit ton of lawsuits, especially since some casinos are paying out the under and some are paying
Well,
out the over.
Yeah, but that's up to their jurisdiction and their call, isn't it?
And it's also the
Oh,
casinos
it's
the
so-
house rules. How they
Yeah.
phrase it.
I mean, it's going to be interesting.
I'm not really supposed. Okay, yeah, we can keep going. Fuck it. I'm not hired anymore. I can talk about all the house rules and internal policies now.
I'm more interested when we get done this show to figure out what happened with you. In your
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Anyway,
Any
Yeah,
more
no.
prop bets?
that was the only other one
No,
I
I just-
thought was kind of interesting.
That's all. All I cared about was that.
The over/under
I'm so excited for that movie.
pre-kickoff was like 57 points. Clearly, the under won that one. Clearly.
I just can't believe they only.
Yeah.
Oh my god! My favorite is the imagine paying $7,000 for a Maroon 5 concert and a punting contest.
Which sucks. That halftime show was awful.
Didn't even watch it.
He barely sang. It was awful. Like, oh my god. And then they hyped everybody up with the 5-second SpongeBob clip that went nowhere.
See, I knew they weren't going to do the full song.
I didn't know they were doing any of it to begin with.
They said they were gonna do it.
I had no clue. So I went, why the fuck is SpongeBob in the middle of a Maroon 5 concert?
So what I saw, which was funny, and I just saw it on Facebook before I came here, and it says somebody needs to audition for The Voice and sing
Yeah.
"Sweet Victory" in front of Adam Levine.
They should. Like, this was your missed opportunity.
And you damn well know that he's gonna look at them and be like, "Boom," and just fucking hit
Dead
it.
stare.
Yeah.
The dead stare of.
No, he'll accept it.
No, he won't. No, he won't. He will. He will not accept
It
it.
was awful. Like, he barely sang. And it was just clothing removal. And it was
So it was Magic Mike.
worse. At least that's Channing Tatum. Yes, that's what it was. This is exactly what happened. But he had a lot more tattoos I didn't realize he had. And it was so slow and drug out. They did that one cool Outkast song, but Outkast wasn't there. So I was
Well, I heard
completely
they did
confused.
fucking Sicko Mode too.
I don't even know what
No,
that is.
yeah.
It's a song that probably shouldn't have been sang on live air.
Oh,
apparently.
so that's why it kept getting cut out.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, they've got pretty shitty audio quality. They should
No.
come work for the Dace Man Show.
No.
But all you heard was just like, hello,
Yeah, it's a song that probably shouldn't have been on live air, so I don't know why they did it.
and Adam Levine just kind of staring at the guy as it was happening. It was the biggest shit show I've ever seen, start to finish. But some of the commercials were good. Bud Light though, shots fucking fired.
What did they do?
So they were harping on the fact that they don't put corn syrup in their beer. So they started mocking Coors Light and Miller Lite and had them in the commercial. Where, like, they went to drive...
Ballsy!
They were going to drop a barrel of corn syrup off at the Bud Light Castle. No, we don't use that here. Take it down to the Coors Castle.
Are they allowed to do that?
Well, Miller Lite
yeah, you
responded
can.
with, thanks for putting us in the first commercial Super Bowl ad for the first in, like, 20 years or whatever. Because they haven't done Super Bowl ads in 20 years. And every commercial was just like, guy drinking a Bud, guy drinking a Miller, and the guy's like, we don't make ours with corn syrup. And that was pretty much the entire, like, chain of commercials. And Miller Lite just went fucking off on Twitter, like, we have less calories, more fight. Like, they were just going nuts on Twitter trying to respond to this. And Bud Light's just like,
But see, the problem is they've created such a fucking hype with the NFL because of the things they did with the Eagles and the Browns that they can shit on people if they want. People are just drinking it for the simple fact of what they've been doing.
They hired a new marketing guy 2 years ago. That's the only thing that's changed in the company.
Okay, but to be fair, that whole thing with them doing it the Philly, that was a sheer circumstance and luck. Like, they just got lucky and called that bet. And, like, whatever you consider if it's lucky or not, because they had to give Philadelphia a lot of fucking beer.
I bet they made more in Bud Light sales that day.
They probably did. They just got lucky by saying, hey, if you win, we'll give you free beer, and then
I guarantee you that they did it just because they assumed they weren't going to win.
Well, yeah.
Nice. Like, it's sort of like you go to a golf course and you get one. Get a hole in one, you get this car or whatever.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not expected to win.
But that's what I'm saying.
But they won.
And then it happened.
So now they're just like making things. Like now they did the Cleveland one. Like they know they're gonna win, so it's kind of just
eventually.
Like,
well,
eventually. The question is, when do we pay out?
The Cleveland thing was just funny as shit. Like with the Miz asking for his own fucking refrigerator. Like, and the fact that they were fully ready for that. Like they were like, look, we're gonna keep replacing this beer. Like we're gonna make sure fresh beer stays in there. Like there is Wi-Fi connected to these. Like when this and it went through. Like they're following through on everything, and that's the big thing. And they're not like digging people over with it either. Like with the free beer, like they were like, look, here's your places. There's gonna be plenty for everybody to at least get one. Go fucking do it. Like.
Their marketing's been on point.
Oh my god, it's and the fact that they even made the jokes like they were like, we didn't think it went with the Philly like the Dilly thing that
he said we'll do this once.
Well, my favorite
Philly.
Well, my favorite thing was congratulations, we didn't think you'd make it this far. And like the fact that they just were like, we didn't think you guys would do it. Like they know how.
They're taking their shots. They're having fun with it, and they're dragging people in.
Well, that's the thing. They know the shots they're taking are good enough shots. That shut up, Kirpin. They know that they can make those shots because they know the sense of humor in Philadelphia can handle it.
Well, I mean, anywhere pretty much. They did the Cleveland.
Yeah. So the Dace Man Show will hire you, Bud Light. We'll triple your salary if you join our team.
Cheever will.
I will personally pay you out.
We'll triple.
I know where all the casinos keep their money.
Yeah, you'll get a triple increase to over what the last.
If you want $500,000, I can get it to you. just if you see my face on the news, I didn't rob a casino. Don't believe it. It's fake news.
But it shocked. Like the Bud Light commercials were on point. They even did a crossover with Game of Thrones.
I saw that. I did see that one.
Knocked him off the thing, and I don't know if the Bud Light Knight's dead now or not. Because the mountain crushed his skull in the commercial. Because you heard the can crushing noises. Like, oh, that's bad.
Not as bad as when he crushed overruns.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Spoilers!
Dead, but...
Okay, it's like 3 seasons ago. If you haven't seen it, fuck you.
I don't care. I read the books, but spoilers!
Fuck them. Spoilers!
But the Echo commercials were pretty good. The Harrison Ford one was really good. They kept re-airing that one. That was probably the best one. The trailers for Star Wars, the series that you said.
The one that the one we haven't talked about was
Avengers.
Marvel. Yes, which she's got a lot of TV spots now where it's not giving too much away.
But when I saw it, all I thought to myself was that Daft Punk song. It was just like the commercial was just like higher, flyer, something. All I kept going in my head was that Daft like.
I'll probably see it this week. I'll probably see it soon.
They've gotten to the point where they're oversaturated on TV spots, so I didn't really expect too much news.
Because they know the hype is going to be on Endgame.
Oh yeah.
And they need to build Captain Marvel up because not many people are as engaged. It's a smaller character from the comic books, so they need to find a way to just start grabbing people
I
to
don't
it.
think not as many people are engaged. I think the problem is not as many people don't understand who she is. So I think it's the fact that they need to be able to get like people like wanting to know, because like you've got people like I don't really know much about her, but as soon as I saw the beeper, I knew what it was, and I was like, oh shit, like I'm excited, and I think that as crazy, hear me out on this because it's gonna suck, but I have my reasoning. I think it's going to be like a lot of people are going to see it, unfortunately, just because it's the first female superhero.
So the Black Panther hype, but because it's a woman.
Yes, unfortunately, but yes. I want to see it because I love the movies. I love that they're, I'm excited because it's going to be a part of Endgame, but I
was a bit deterred only because I heard they're pulling from the new part of the comic series. So like all the origins from the original runs that I read,
not there.
They're pulling bits and pieces, but it's mainly from the when they did the Marvel Now stuff. And it's like, I didn't read it when it was Marvel Now because she got that stupid mohawk.
Yeah, I remember you complaining about that one.
So stupid.
But I think that the hype, part of the hype is going strictly just to come from the fact that she's the first Marvel to come out with their own female.
The key reason to go see this is she will be leading the movies going forward, hands down.
Yes.
There's no doubt in my mind that she's not going to be the head.
Especially because
Chris Evans left.
Well, not just that, especially because of the way that they're pulling her in the way they are. They're saying, oh shit, everybody's gone. She's coming to save the day.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is, because right before, like, with the way that they did it, with Fury doing it with the beeper, you know that, like, he was calling her in as a last resort, so that's why it's going to lead to her.
She'll be the new Cap. Strange will be the new, like, Thor, Iron Man type person, or Shuri will probably be the new Iron Man.
Oh, God, I'm still, like, holding on to that fact that she becomes Ironheart.
They're setting up their new Avengers.
For it.
Yeah, which was my question was, what's happening after Phase 4?
They haven't said it.
The only thing they've announced is Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
Guardians 3 is in limbo.
Black Panther.
Black Panther 2 was announced.
Okay.
And SpiderMan. Which looks to be ignoring, at least from the first trailer, everything that's happened.
So, but we also don't know when they're saying that took place.
The only cue would be if you believe Jon Favreau's aging. If you look at him when he walks out, he just looks old and haggard. So it's like, can't be as close as it was to Homecoming because he was kind of freshly clean and looked a little bit younger.
But we don't know if it's supposed to be between Homecoming and Infinity War or after or in between. Like, you know what I mean? Like
the interview that Feige held said it was going to be Peter dealing with the aftermath. Like the get-go interview. I mean,
so basically, we all knew that eventually Spider-Man would come back because of the whole new fact that he had a couple movies. Like nobody was.
You were gonna kill out the highest-grossing Black Panther guy.
Yeah,
that was a give me. Like, yeah, he's coming back.
So, but I think
Strange. You gotta be on the fence.
Well, and then because he also is kind of tipping towards like the Tony Stark like aspect of it. Because if you hear about it, he's like, I'm just trying to like go on a field trip with my friends and stuff like that. So it seems like he's like,
I just want to be a normal boy.
Yes.
Just let me be a normal boy.
It seems like he's not okay, and he's like, oh shit, I fucked up. Like I got too into it. Yeah.
There's a reason he was gonna have me. Even though if he would have stayed behind and still got snapped, that would have been shitty. Yeah. Like he's just walking through New York getting a hoagie, like, oh what the fuck? And he didn't even have a chance to stop it. But I know we've bored you enough.
Yay!
So do you have gaming news?
Yeah, but I had another thing I want to talk about.
Yeah, guys, bring.
Is it a prop bet?
No.
Okay.
Is it the
So a man is planning on suing his parents in India for giving birth to him without his consent.
What? Just wanted to make sure it wasn't The Onion.
No, this is like all over the Guardian post. This is like literally all over the place.
Can I do that? Is it gonna work?
I don't know.
Because I could use some money.
I'd like to sue them for like unlivable conditions at an early age. Like,
can I sue them
I
for
like
giving
you as
birth to my
parents,
other
but
siblings?
you know we could have done better things.
Yeah.
Raphael Samuel said he had a great relationship with his parents, but
He's from India and his name's Raphael.
yeah.
He's a turtle. He's a turtle. Leave him alone.
He should be He should be paying his parents that his name is as easy as Raphael.
His parents has compared having children to kidnapping and slavery.
I mean, you might have a case in China where like they put them in dumpsters if they don't want them.
The 27-year-old is an anti-naturalist who believes it is wrong to put an unwilling child through the rigmarole of life for the pleasure of its parents.
I guarantee if you brought that lawsuit to your parents will explain to you why it wasn't a pleasure for 18 fucking years. And then get even madder because he probably wasted his degree on some bullshit art degree.
On top of that, I mean, some parents didn't actually want to have the kid.
Yeah. You took $30,000 to study philosophy? Fuck you! You ain't getting a dime!
How do you know you weren't a broken condom? Like, what do you mean? Come on.
Did we freeze?
Yeah, we just
cool.
froze.
That's good. I'm glad.
Well, I think the sound's still going.
Woohoo!
Hi, guys.
And we all landed in flattering positions.
Oh, fantastic.
Damn right.
Yeah.
This could... Oh, there we go. That was
Oh,
weird.
good.
Anyway.
We got it. Woo!
He said, I love my parents, and we have a great relationship, but they had me for their joy and pleasure. My life has been amazing, but I don't see why I should put another life through the rigmarole of schooling and finding a career, especially when they didn't ask to exist.
So, let's say the judge rules in his favor. Is the reward execution?
Yeah.
You didn't want to be here. We will gladly end this for you.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but that's kind of fucking
That's gonna be part of the settlement. That's gonna be part of the settlement.
You're
Yes.
not going to get any money because
Yes.
that's money that doesn't matter if you weren't here.
Yeah.
Oh my
Or
god.
castration.
They still do the Code of Hammurabi, right?
The
Like
what?
eye for an eye.
I have no idea, but yeah, it's pretty good.
I feel like that's what they should do. This computer is playing games with my heart.
Yeah.
And I don't... You know what? I bet you
It's
no,
with
a setting
Spotify.
shouldn't have changed. Well, I guess I could show that off.
Yeah, that always fucked me over when we did D&D. Spotify for some reason. I don't get it.
Chrome is a good bad boy.
That one too, yeah.
So.
But at least your computer's working.
For now.
I can't get past the BIOS screen. For 20 minutes. I just sat there just hitting the reset button on my computer.
There we go.
Hoping that one time it would just launch.
Oh, fun times.
Go ahead. So I guess it's time for
No, it's good.
your segment.
I don't have many stories. But
Surprise,
okay.
surprise, it's fine. It's almost 8:30 anyways.
Yeah, there you go.
I was a little shocked. Not much came out, I guess.
That's because it was Super Bowl Sunday. Time for gaming news with Gibby.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Gibby, what do
My
I have?
turn?
What do I have to pay?
Alright. First up, Microsoft.
Okay.
oh,
Is it Minecraft? It's
no,
Minecraft.
I think I know what he's talking about.
Microsoft and 343 have announced a
No.
traveling Halo event filled with an
Oh no.
inter-universe activities and games, panels with Halo creators, and
Oh,
more.
hi, Corey.
The week-long Halo
think we're good
Outpost
now.
Discovery
But she was just telling us where the audio's fine.
will kick off this summer and visit 5 major cities across the United States. The announcement promised you can explore a Halo ring, see a real-life warthog. That would be interesting. I wonder if it drives.
Hey,
Why is it not called a Puma? Got you.
Play Halo-themed laser tag and take part in a VR simulation of the Halo adventure. You can also attend a panel to hear the creators talk about their work building the Halo universe, or take part
and why
in,
it takes so goddamn long?
yeah, one community-themed panel revolving around live streams or cosplay. Finally, hundreds of gaming stations will let you kick back and just play some Halo.
I know.
Is it coming to Philly? Is it coming? Yes. Yes.
That was the thing I went, ooh, look at it. It's coming to Orlando, Philadelphia, Chicago, Houston, and Anaheim.
So 3 East Coast cities. No, 2 East Coast cities.
I don't know if I would consider Chicago East
Two,
Coast. Houston's
Texas, so that's its own state.
Yeah,
It's middle.
Chicago's the same.
Chicago's more east.
I mean, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, you're fucked.
Yeah. No Seattle.
No Seattle.
Yeah.
You get E3.
Thank God for once. For once, it's not based out in Seattle.
Yeah. They get E3, right?
They get E3. They get PAX. The good PAX.
Yeah.
Any major event mainly comes out
They
of
get
Seattle.
E3, so
So
suck it.
July 19th to the 21st is Philly.
Okay.
When?
July 19th through 21st.
We should go.
I have weekends off now, so I can do it.
Is that a weekend?
I would assume so. I mean, it'd be kind of shocking if it wasn't.
You never know.
Good point.
Things are assholes. July.
March. Yeah.
Yep. It's right after minimum wage gets increased in the state of New Jersey.
You had to go there.
So you could take that 20% gain they're getting in the first year and head on over to HaloCon. What?
Halo Outpost Discovery.
Con.
Con.
The best convention ever.
So,
Give us free tickets.
We
Give us
should
free
call
tickets.
them and say, hey, raise your ticket prices 20% to make a point.
yeah, you should. Bastards. Mortal Kombat brings K-Ball and Devora
I think it's
back.
Cabal.
Cabal! He's the robot, I believe.
I just pre-ordered that when I picked up Kingdom Hearts.
There you go.
What game do you not pre-order? Like, you walk in to pick up a game and you just pre-order.
I pre-ordered Jumpstars. It's a new fighting game with all the Jumpstar characters or whatever.
Oh yeah, the show. Yeah.
I only know Dragon Ball Z. So there's like 12 other shows
Oh.
in that game.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know what
oh.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So we have a
Yeah.
fighting game for the Game-a-thon because I pre-ordered it because Goku was on the cover.
So
Only
speaking
reason.
of that,
Only
you
reason.
unlocked everybody in Super
You should change the topic. There's a good chance Padres logging in that night because this guy didn't do it.
I might have somebody else who hasn't unlocked.
I have a decent whatever Padre unlocked.
Yeah, we still have like 50 more to go. He said.
I know.
Wait,
And
for
the
Smash?
The shitty thing is, people
Yeah.
have picked a couple of the ones I haven't unlocked. The good thing is, the core people who suck picked the stationary characters that always come with the game and unlock really quick.
Comes with the game.
Yeah, well, she comes quick.
Yeah.
Somebody picked Incineroar, which I feel like that's gonna be the last goddamn character.
How do you unlock him?
Just random.
You gotta keep playing
yeah, you
and
just
playing.
gotta put hours into it.
No, if you do it through that scroll thing that he was doing, it shows you who's coming next. Remember?
Oh, I
But
don't.
Padre knows way more about it than any of us ever
He's
will.
done it all. He's already he has
It's-
the Piranha plan in there. It's like, goddamn.
Well,
I
did you
have the Piranha
pre-order?
plan. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have that.
Everyone has it now.
Yeah.
It's free now.
But
So,
I don't have much. I
So-
have my character.
You have like 25 of the 80.
so what you're saying is Padre is going to be Vince this year.
I hope so.
If not, I'm recruiting somebody else who's gonna try.
I'm all for it, and I'm also willing. So now that we're kind of segued into that, I am absolutely willing to go more than 16 participants this year because there's a tournament mode that does it for you.
Oh, okay.
So you just put the names in there and it goes, "Here's the tournament,"
That's awesome.
and it goes, "That's so nice."
Well, did you see how Greg said someone's gonna beat Vince this year, and I was like, not you, and he's like, well, it's not gonna be you. I was like, oh no, I fucking know that. I don't even know how to play the game. He tried to roast me, and I was like, no.
Realistically, this table, probably
us.
no one has shot.
No, one bit.
I would think
I can get someone.
if you can, any more
But
than
none
one,
of us
The-
have
Yeah,
the ability.
yeah. No, God no.
just keep in mind the minimum to get in the tournament is a $5 donation.
Oh, I've already decided that if my person shows up, I'm just gonna do it for them.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I need to see Vince go down.
That's fine. I mean, I would like to hold the trophy for a week or so I could put the fucking names on it. That thing comes in and goes out so fucking fast you didn't even know it was here.
And, maybe Vince should put the original amiibos back the fuck on.
He closed them back on before the event.
No,
Except
he
for that
didn't.
one time we
Except
put
for that
Rob.
time- yeah.
And I went, why the fuck would I put Rob on this thing?
Yeah, I was the one that pointed that out, remember?
No.
Because I said, wasn't Mario on here originally?
Fit.
No.
Yeah. But, like, no one's going to put fucking
Can you grab
Rob.
that water bottle, too?
No.
On the table? One of them? Yeah, thanks.
No.
Shut up, Gibby. No,
I'll take the other one.
No, you won't. Those
I'll
were
take the
both-
other one.
Those were both for me.
Toss it.
Really?
Toss it.
Do I have one in the fridge?
No,
No.
I went upstairs to get those.
Oh, they're from here.
Yeah. But I walked to get
I
those.
thought you bought
I'm
them.
just being a jerk.
I walked to
Well,
go
it's
get
yours
them.
now.
He should have done it.
You shouldn't have said you got them from here.
Damn,
Where
it's
you got
fucked
this
up.
From.
Sam's.
Damn, that was like 3 game-a-thons ago.
Carrots water.
But I am excited for this.
Yeah. Is it? Can we stream the PS on there now or?
Yep. Actually, last year all we streamed was HDMI.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have that figured out.
Is it
already.
because of this?
No, we just got that.
No, the Elgato. See the
Oh.
thing that's strangling the stormtrooper over there?
Yeah.
That is the handy dandy Elgato stream. As
Ooh.
long as this doesn't shit out. Since I've redone it, I've only streamed once. and it was okay.
It's because you moved the cord.
Or as
The
long
one cord that wasn't attached to anything.
as long as Comcast doesn't shit out again like it did last year.
Which, it's so fucking ridiculous. But it's been running pretty strong. There's 3 PlayStations going in this house now, so...
3.
Randy got one for her birthday, there's one in the living room, and there's one down here.
That's right.
So it's holding up for the most part. But, of course, till that day.
Of course.
Anywho, but yes, we should be able to stream all that stuff.
Woohoo!
And by the way, that's you, Cheever.
Wait, where? Me up there?
Yep.
Yeah!
Who's who?
Amber's in the back.
That's Amber?
Yeah.
And that's me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I should at least be in front of Amber. I'm the one who's on the show.
The only reason I think Amanda
because
Amber made it was because there was 2 more girls in the poster.
yeah, I remember you saying that. And then there's randomly Franklin.
I'm just glad I'm the one dancing on top of the water tower.
Yes, and technically, the bird was supposed to be Dan Rappel when we exiled him and put the logo over his face.
Yep. Yep. I remember that.
Yeah. And then can you guess which one you are?
I'm the M.
Yes, you're the M. And for those of you that don't know what the hell we're talking about, because we're posted to the wall, it's the Game-a-thon poster, which I believe is below on the dashboard.
It should be.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I don't update much, but when I do, it's usually artwork that Randy did.
I'm just so happy I'm the guy on the tower. You can't tell it's me because I'm never really here.
Just a silhouette.
Fair.
Following teased in January, Cabal was fully revealed during the first Kombat cast, a regular live stream dedicated to the brutal fighting game. According to Mortal Kombat co-creator Ed Boon, Cabal is the first of a few fan favorite characters that will be added to the roster. In the trailer for him, you can watch Cabal with his iconic meat hooks and put his Nomad Dash to good use.
A fun fact about that game, have you seen that there's I don't get it, but there's an online petition for Shaggy to be put in the
Yes.
game?
Oh my god.
Yes,
You know
it's because
what?
of the Shaggy memes.
I don't
Well,
get it.
first of all,
It's
how
the
do
Shaggy
those
memes.
fucking start?
I don't know what
I
they
They're
are.
fucking stupid.
It's basically just like saying Shaggy's like the most powerful person on the planet, and he only has
It's-
like less than 1% of his power at all times.
Chuck Norris jokes
Oh, it's
for
so
people that want to pretend that the early 2000s were good.
The crazy thing is, if Mortal Kombat were to bite into this, they could, because WB owns both.
Yeah,
The WB
they do.
game.
They do, yeah.
So technically, if Shaggy shows up as a fucking DLC character, I'm taking the game back.
For $30.
I don't think it's going to be in it.
For $30.
It might be a DLC.
Yeah.
For $30,
If they
yeah.
keep bitching
You're,
about it.
you're gonna waste that space instead of having like Predator back in it again.
Yeah.
Or Freddy
I
and
would-
Jason. So this is what you do a
I
Freddy
would
versus Jason.
Crock the fuck up if they did that though.
I wouldn't put it past. Each year they put some random fucking people. They had Leatherface, I think, in there one year. They had
Yeah, they went full
Turtles.
out. They went full out on like horror
Mm-hmm.
guys. I think that was for Mortal Kombat 9?
Yes, well, Freddy was in the PS3, the last PS3 one. Jason was in the next one, and actually the Turtles might not have been in Mortal Kombat. They were in
remember that.
Justice 2.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah. So I look
Oh,
forward to you saying
speaking
the
of
DLC.
DC, I'm all caught up on The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh,
Okay.
'cause you have to
Gaming
have-
news.
I am up on Flash, but not.
Well, there hasn't been
Yeah.
any new episodes of Legends.
I'm so confused why they all died.
It's because
Finish your
it's
story,
because
dickhead.
it's because the normal go to for everything that happens. Elseworlds. Did you saw the full 3 episodes of Elseworlds?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's pulling a Black Lightning.
Essentially.
Keep with your story.
Speaking of Black Lightning.
Black Lightning's back!
Did you even finish watching it?
No.
I watched the first season, that's it.
Really?
Have you watched
Was it
the
good?
other ones?
Well, I watch it on Netflix.
Okay.
Because I'm not watching it on, what's it called?
The Snowman.
That's why I laughed.
He is injured with a lot of holes and cracks in him.
It's mostly Randy's fault for throwing it at Dan.
There's that. It's been humped. He's been thrown downstairs, locked in cars, and
He's
hot
still,
summer day.
he's
Touched-
still alive though. I will say that.
Barely.
Touched in
Back row.
places.
Yeah, you can see the places we touched because there's gaping holes in them.
Get some,
Yeah, my dick.
some carbondo.
Hi, Victoria.
in them.
We actually, the fun fact about Victoria, we were watching the old Upload
Oh
Failed
God, he told me
episode
about that.
where Vicky and Alexis beat the shit out of Dan.
Yeah, and now and Randy too.
Yeah, Randy did it when we refilmed it, so
Yeah.
Dan got beat up in both editions.
He deserved it.
It was nice.
Rude, it was Gibby's fault. We all know it. Yeah, and then did you show the scene with him eating the fucking mints?
No, we described it to him, but no. We told him how it took 2 takes, because the first time, we all lost our shit. Because we didn't expect him to do it. And then he did it a second time.
Wait, what?
So we were filming a scene,
Yeah.
and I took a bunch of mints, and I just shoved them in my mouth. And
then
then
he had
Frank
to
asked me a
cough.
question, so I spit them in my hand,
Didn't know
put
what to
my
do with
hand
them.
like this, and he goes... and puts them right in his mouth. And immediately, everybody dies. Because we didn't expect him to do it. The worst thing is we filmed it a second time.
And the first time it wasn't even planned.
No.
He just took it upon himself to do that. Because I wasn't in that scene. Because I'm sitting at another table in the kitchen eating fucking food, and then I just hear everybody in tears, and I'm like, what? Just happened?
I was looking at Frank, and then I remember Frank just stopping dead and staring at him as he did it. And I looked down at my hand and looked at him, and it's in his mouth, and I was like, dear God.
And then he had to do it a second time.
Yep.
Because we had to get it where everybody was not laughing.
Yep.
Didn't really work.
No.
Well, nothing beat us nothing beat the rant at the end where you guys had to every time you refilmed it, it got worse and worse and worse.
The subtle racist jokes that we were trying to make.
And what was even worse was me
weren't
and Frank
subtle?
sitting on the stairs trying not to laugh as it just gets more and more degrading every fucking time.
It was essentially a debate of who had better chicken between...
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And it degraded really fast. And then if we fucked up a cut, the next one was even worse because we started where we left off and just kept going.
And it's where
to the point where the joke was to make the other person sound racist, and it was like, no, these two are definitely the racist ones.
It was so bad, like, because the worst part was me and Frank had to pretend like we were walking down the stairs, and we're sitting on the stairs waiting for our part to come in, and we can't control ourselves. Like, we're trying not to laugh, so we're not getting picked up in the background. But these two assholes are just, oh my god, it was so bad.
When
The
we
problem was, see, we don't actually write any of this down.
Well, no, that's not the problem. The problem is
just go with it.
we can't write lines for him down because they fuck him up.
Yeah.
If you let him go and you play off of
It's
him well,
even
it's
better.
better.
Yeah, he fuels all of the environment. So you put a racist in front of him, he's only going to get more
It's not
racist.
that he fuels up the environment, it's that, like, if he tries,
It's more
he forces
natural.
it. Yes.
There's a scene where from the first time we filmed it, we were pretending to be drunk, which you wouldn't think would be a stretch for him, but it is when he's sober, trying to be drunk. And he fucked up Shia LaBeouf's name, Hoda Kotb's name. He called her Hootie. So the rest of the skit, he just kept calling her Hootie.
Or what about when you guys were doing the Gallo challenge and he dumped milk on you without you expecting that?
The second time
Yeah.
he was supposed to throw it, because I was like, I don't want to get this poured on my head. He picked it up and just poured it on my head, then threw it at me, and then I dropped mine, and it shot milk back up into my face.
And we couldn't have filmed it better if we tried.
Yeah. So, I mean, we had some good moments with that shit.
We had some good times just filming that.
And awkward times,
Cause that was like all that stuff was all filmed in like a day.
pretty much.
Cause we filmed
2
like
days,
no,
yeah.
we filmed like 3 episodes in like a day. I remember that because it was after my sister's wedding.
It's a damn shame that we didn't film the missing episodes from the first time we filmed it. We just aired the whole fucking thing and be like, who cares about continuity?
It was so fucking funny because you guys had to you had to redo it twice because the first time you did it with Allie.
Yes, and we were like both 30 pounds lighter. So, what do you got on gaming news?
Pokemon Go adds a new shiny, beginning
2.
today.
Who develops Pokemon Go?
Titanic.
Niantic and it's Nicknack.
Oh, okay.
Players have a chance to encounter a shiny form series of the newest mythical Pokemon, Meltan.
You're also missing another shiny that got released and a whole event.
Yeah, with their douchebag ways of, hey, let's release a new Pokemon in the wild, but blank it out with an event that everybody already has those Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off.
And then the other one.
With the bouncy pig guy?
Is...
Spoink.
Yeah.
So they released
So my question is, I saw that today.
which one?
Spoink.
Oh. Well,
I didn't catch him, though.
So they released a bunch of Pokemon. They released a bunch of Pokemon
What?
for the.
Could be shiny.
I already got
No,
him.
I didn't catch him.
I got him shiny.
Unfortunately, I didn't have any space, so he wandered away.
So they
I love how you phrased that because it's like you just wandered away, just like you were sitting there with your phone and
When did
the
they
Pokemon just went.
when did they release all the new ones? Like last weekend, right? Like over the weekend.
You got maybe 3 days in to catch
Yeah.
it before this Lunar event thing.
So they released
Chinese New
Cranberry's, Shieldon, Glam Meow, and then they also introduced the Sinnoh evolutions for Apom, Yanma, Tangela, Lickitung.
This is why I don't ever want to talk about this thing.
Because I know it all, because you don't. And then a couple others. And then they released, and then like 3 days later, they did a Chinese Lunar New Year where they introduced, which, by the way, I'm still mad at the fact of some of the ones they fucking picked to represent each Lunar character. Like, can we
Nothing
talk?
new. Like, isn't
Well-
Rattata in there?
Well, but here's what I don't
You're
understand.
the
They
rat.
fucking did Electabuzz.
Still.
Electabuzz is the tiger.
There's no other, you can do like Arcanine or
That's
Growlithe?
what I said, but apparently because Arcanine's a dog, it looks like a fucking tiger.
What the fuck is an Electabuzz?
That's what I'm saying.
It's like a mutated human.
So like they did, but like and then they released the shiny Spoink, which I already got the shiny Spoink.
We could talk about how their douchebag research boxes
Oh.
gave me a 7th fucking Articuno!
Wait. Douchebag of the week.
No, they don't even get that honor.
Come on,
They
I
could
want to see that
burn in
vein.
fucking
I
hell.
want to see that vein pop in
The
your
vein
head.
already popped. My set, like, these research boxes have 3 dogs, 3 birds, and then the 2 other weird looking birds. What do I keep getting? 1 fucking bird! Or the other fucking ice dog!
There was one weekend where he had gotten 2 Articunos in a row, or maybe 3, and it was Friday night, and that's when he gets his on Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, "Who wants to stay to midnight to see if I snap my phone in half?" And we all just sat right the fuck down and waited till midnight to see if he got another Articuno.
I need 1 fucking dog. That's it.
Well, one.
The electric one. That's all I
I
need.
have 7.
I have 7 birds. You want one?
No, give your Entei, our Raikou. It's all yours.
Oh, I hatched an egg by just getting
Yelling
angry.
by yelling. Congratulations.
I will
So-
give you Raikou.
You have the Fitbit, right?
Yeah.
Do you have Google Fit?
No, this is an Apple device.
See, I found an app
You
that
can
links
still download.
my Fitbit to my Google Fit and then brings it over to here.
Oh, well.
It's called Fit to Fit.
Mine just
will that
automatically
work for?
syncs.
Will that
You
work
have a
for?
Google one?
Will that work for Apple? Do
No.
you know if it's? I'll look it
That I
up.
don't know.
Well, yeah, the step
then-
counter is Google Fit
Because
on
then
my watch.
I'd be going through eggs like crazy. I mean, look at fucking where am I at? Let's
Because
see.
Google Fit was trying to give me like 1 kilometer a day, and I'm at 3.38.
I'm at 3,000 steps already, and I can guarantee you, Apple did not give me that many.
Exactly. So I got the Fit to Fit, and it brought all that information in because Google Fit's like, oh, why are you gonna use Fitbit? Use our fucking thing. And I went, no, I have a Fitbit.
It's called Fit to Fit.
Fit to Fit is what transfers it.
So what you're saying is I need to step my game up. I shouldn't have came in. I should have gone to the gym.
I didn't get to exercise today either, so you got that.
That's the plan. The plan was to get 60 points in today. Watch what I eat. This way I shoot straight on up.
Yeah.
Moving on up.
But I was like, no, I left my sweatpants at home, so I'm not gonna go to the gym. Because I'm trying to go to the gym after work now. Yeah, because with me leaving, I got a new job. So.
Yeah, Apple is telling me I've walked 1.67 kilometer, or not even. I'm sorry, it's told me I've walked 6.7, and when I go into Fitbit, it is telling me that I have walked. As soon as it wants to load.
That was my bullshit because it was like I'm not gonna carry my phone around with me anymore if I'm gonna because I don't like carrying it to begin with, and I was just like motherfucker.
Well, like clearly, like I said, my struggle is I don't have pockets.
Well, that,
Sounds like
So I've walked.
you can wear dress pants.
I've walked 2.27 kilometers with the Fitbit.
I mean, why don't you wear guy pants?
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping you from wearing the same clothing that I wear.
I'm not allowed to at work. I have to dress professionally.
You can wear.
You can still wear guy slacks. Yeah. You
Leslie,
wear,
nope.
Yeah, you wear guy slacks.
Leslie, nope.
Look at
Just like I wear dresses all the time. It's okay.
Hillary Clinton.
Negative. I also hate pants.
And I like how everyone just glossed over that one.
She's still in the woods.
No,
Is she running?
she could be. For all we know.
So what else you got?
Maybe
Totally dragging your stories out.
Oh yeah, we are.
EA has announced
It's in the game.
that BioWare is projected
Out of the game.
to sell 5 to 6 million units by the end of March.
Of what game? Just in general. Well,
Anthem?
What is that?
yeah, it's been hyped up online.
So I just want to talk about it because this is the game that most likely will make and or break EA.
So it's going to beat
game?
Fortnite.
Anthem.
Oh, I heard
No.
that. No, it's supposed to be the best
It-
game of the year if it
either
actually goes
does,
through the right way.
It either does well,
Yeah, or it's
EA
gonna fuck 'em up.
succeeds, or it fails, and EA's gonna crash and burn.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't have fucked up Star Wars.
Yeah.
They should have fucked up multiplayer in general.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah.
There's at this point, if Anthem does as good as it's supposed to be, it's probably going to be Anthem or Kingdom Hearts that's going to win Game of the Year this year.
But
No, Kingdom Hearts is not going to win Game of the Year.
You'd be surprised.
No, it's not.
You'd be surprised.
A first-person, open-world, multiplayer RPG, basically.
So it's like PvP.
I think it's more PvE.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I like
think
PvE.
It's like World of Warcraft, but it's just first-person. I don't think there's sides. I could be wrong.
Well, that
Might
would make
be
sense.
I might have PvP as well.
Oh,
But
so
it's a first-person version of it.
speaking of things that are crashing and burning,
Actually, Destiny 2. It's supposed to be
similar
similar.
like that?
Supposed to be similar to Destiny 2. It's supposed to be better because of mechanics, but I don't know. We'll see.
speaking of things crashing and burning and ruining companies, Fallout 76.
Oh God, yeah.
They're apparently just like giving the game away for free right now.
It's aggravating for
it's-
them.
Yeah, you spent how much, $60 or $70?
Yeah, they're
I got the
crazy.
Tricentennial version.
So you spent 120.
Yeah, they put a shit ton of.
Yeah,
that's how
probably.
crazy
First
discounts.
thing that happened was the canvas bag blew out with that.
I didn't get that.
You were supposed to, like, with one of the orders, you're supposed to get like this nice like duffel bag.
Yeah.
And instead they switched out to canvas where it breaks after like 3 uses. This is why you don't pre-order for specials.
Yay!
I was just making sure the camera didn't freeze again.
Okay. And then they dropped the price down almost 2 weeks out. Now they're just trying to just throw the game at anyone for any reason. Like if you buy a PS4.
That's what you told me, right? The GameStop Germany.
Yeah. GameStop in Germany is just literally if you buy a PS4 controller, you get the game for free.
That's bullshit!
Yeah.
That makes sense, probably because there's so many of them and no one's buying it, so they gotta get rid of it.
Yeah.
Was the game that bad? I haven't
I think
fired it up.
I think it failed to meet a consumer's expectations.
Was there
problem-
not enough Country Road being played throughout the game?
Yeah, exactly. No, I think there was several issues with it. One, it was really buggy, and the player base was really upset with
It's
how buggy it was.
Bethesda game that was just announced within the last 10 months.
So,
I understand.
They just dropped it on
I
us.
got a question before you jump into your next point because you two are gaming gods. If it released
No,
outside of Red Dead Redemption 2, would have done better.
No.
no.
Okay, just curious.
Well,
Because it came out
maybe,
like within
maybe.
weeks of that.
it could.
Well-
If it gave
Came out
them more
after.
time to develop and fix the bugs and glitches, but they usually don't. Like, they're really bad at doing it in the first place.
And
But, like that's what he's kind of trying to point out, but.
Not really, because the whole thing with Fallout 76 and the reason why they didn't like drill out the announcement was kind of look, bam, you're going to get this game in 6 months, is because they wanted the game to have a long shelf life. They've promised to do monthly updates, add new things every month for the next like 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have a game like that, eventually you are going to have a drop in sales, but you're still going to have a player base that still buys the cosmetics and all that stuff to self-support. And they're not reaching that at this point. Like, it was just one of those things. They didn't expect
Buggy.
people to have this type of game.
Yeah, I think it was buggy. It was a far step from what Fallout normally is,
That's so.
and a lot of Fallout fanboys had an issue with it because it was different. So it's sort of like it's a StarCraft, but the next StarCraft is a first-person shooter. Like it just completely.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's not the same. So people
And
were.
then compound that fact when it came out in the middle of 30 fucking
And
games.
people kept forgetting, when they announced the game, they kept saying, this is going to be very limited with how many people you can play. And then I remember seeing on Reddit going, if you see me, I can't wait to meet all of you guys. Like, in a sense of like a wow factor, whereas like you can meet every player. It's like, no, you're going to see like 3 or 4 other people
So it had the No Man's
online.
Sky, or whatever, that limit.
Yes
that
and
game.
no. Like with No Man's Sky, they promised that you would be able to meet up with people, and then never met on that expectation until like 2 years later. What they said was, look, you're going to meet other people, yes, but it's only going to be a very limited number of people. And then you go online, like later on, like a few months later, and everyone's like, well, I plan on doing this. I want to do this. I can't wait to meet all these other travelers. And I'm just like, you're only going to see 3 or 4 people per session.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be in like
Every time Bethesda fixes a problem, they create a new one.
Which is shocking.
That's coding. That's coding for you guys.
They were a good studio up until this point.
Well, but they're trying to venture into this multiplayer genre.
Yeah,
And
they're branching out.
They're trying to get cosmetics and things like that. They're trying to build sort of like an EA type.
That's a bad model.
Yeah.
Well, even Blizzard type model.
Blizzard. I would say Blizzard.
You're
Yeah.
buying skins. You're buying
Look at ESO.
camo. Like you're buying stupid shit like that.
Elder Scrolls Online.
That's not
know
game. It's not game defying like EA. That's EA's problem. They can't fucking stop breaking.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
We only got a few more months to go.
So that's sort of like what they're trying to go down to. They're trying to get into this thing where they're constantly bringing in money, because that's probably one of the biggest issues with studios is you release a game. Well, no, you release a game, you have a huge spike in sales, but now you need that huge spike in sales. You need to build up enough cash to when you're developing a new game, because all you're seeing is your cash do this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then at some point, most game studios, at a certain point when they're developing a game, they go into the red.
Yep.
So they're actually like taking out loans and stuff because they don't have the cash until the next game releases.
Hashtag Telltale.
Yeah, until it spikes back up, and then and then the reason the game creators they fold is if the game doesn't spike like when they think it's gonna spike, Telltale. It collapses because now they don't have enough cash to actually start developing the next game, and then the banks don't want to lend them money because the last game was a flop, basically. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to build up a revenue stream to where they're constantly getting money, so it's not, you don't really ever, you're still going to go into the red because developing games is a shit ton of money, but you're not going to go, you have a revenue source, so the banks are more likely to lend towards you. Because even if the game fails, you still have this other revenue stream to where eventually you can pay back the loan.
Yeah.
So it becomes they get better
Self-sustaining.
loans. There's a lot of benefits to it, but the problem is you have to build a player base, a strong player base to actually be able to do it. And the biggest issue is the fact that it was such a sidestep from what Fallout is.
Yeah.
They probably would have done better if they didn't call it Fallout. I understand why they did it because they wanted to put it into the universe of Fallout, which makes sense because it's one of their game titles. But like, it would almost make more sense to me if they did it with like Skyrim or another type.
Well, they couldn't do it with Skyrim because of ESO.
Well, they have to have another title. Like the problem was they just released the Fallout, and then they're coming out with another one, and it's just like they kind of. The fans thought it was going to be something else, and what it really turned out to be. They thought it was going to just be another Fallout game, and it just wasn't, and it just failed miserably.
Anywho, moving on to the next article because I bored everyone with that.
I mean, it could still do well.
I'm interested. I wanted to. That's on my list of like next to play.
Okay.
I can tell you.
Well, what's your current game?
I will one day put Resident Evil 2 in the fucking machine.
There you go.
Actually, I think I put it in the machine. I don't think I've gone any further.
So you downloaded it.
I have a story about that.
Go for it.
It's gonna say worst game or worst HD remake ever, and then I have
No.
Apparently they have because Resident Evil historically has always been a third person. They actually have a first person view now.
Yep.
I didn't know.
Yeah, so you can play it in first person, which I thought was kind of interesting.
I just
I don't
laughed
need
at the
that
thing
kind
I
of-
saw on Facebook where apparently at one point in Resident Evil, one of the bodies was hanging upside down and it did that in the shadow.
I saw a clip where this big zombie guy, like muscle guy, was just starting walking towards what's her face, and she had her gun out. She just switched to the bazooka. He just turns and just walks the other way. I'm just like, that is so awesome.
There was another quick video of Leon going down a ladder.
Yeah.
And then there was the big fucking dude, and he just goes right back up the ladder.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Anyway, so yeah, they're expecting Anthem to get 5 to 6 million units end of March. Anthem launches on February 15th. So this would only represent about 1 month worth of sales. Lifetime sales could end up being higher, as Anthem recently gave out a demo to EA. Confidence that Anthem
like
will
the sound of
perform
that.
well commercially when it launches. What?
He said Resident Evil 2 remake is incredible.
Who is
That settles it.
Hi.
A guy I used to work with.
Hi.
What's up, Jim?
Yeah.
Hi, Jim.
Jimmy boy.
Who's on the other side? Is that Travis?
Mr. Travis.
Guys, I figured as much. I can't see the name.
Butter voice
Which,
himself.
if we do
Travis
your
Scott.
plan for the 300th episode, he is voiceover
Yes.
in the whole damn thing.
Yes, he is. Travis, I gotta email you a project that may never happen.
It needs to, even if we stop doing this, then
We
just
still gotta do
one
it?
more, that we have to do this. So
Okay.
I want to hear him say, and then times turn dark, forgive me. And then we, like,
What, was that the
is
day
there
after he
video
was
of
born?
Ashley giving birth?
No, but
And it's a chicken, and just a chicken just pops out. And we gotta CGI it to make it look like something
pretty
else,
sure
though.
they
What's
would
up?
give you, that would have involved Gibby being in the room.
I think maybe her mom went in or something like that. My man.
Oh,
He's
wow.
all in to help. And I'm moving
We
too much.
glitched. No, we glitched out for a
I'm
second.
moving too much.
Alright, not only that, but management says it expects Anthem to make even more money through its microtransactions. Which
Yup.
EA calls
There's where it's like EA.
live services. It's too soon to say how lucrative Anthem's live service
But-
component might be, however, EA acknowledged.
Trending history with Battlefront 2.
Well, see, the thing is it really depends how they go about it. Because
Don't do it like
there's-
Battlefront 2.
Well,
They will.
yeah. I mean, because the problem is what they were doing was they were breaking the game because you could buy power.
Isn't that how life happens?
Well, yeah, but in the gaming world, gamers
I can think
get
of one
upset
example.
if you do that.
Where money
So-
got someone power,
So that's kind of like
but not a wall.
the thing.
But not a wall. Yes, not a wall.
So
Yeah, I saw it.
Pompadre?
No, not that one. I saw
Oh.
the other one.
I asked him a question. He said, "Tell Cheever to jump off a bridge. He'll know what it means."
All right, thank you. For the few, for the proud.
bridge jumping. All right, EA has released its financial report for the third quarter of the current fiscal year. Although the report has been rather negative on EA, 2018
game.
performance, the mention of a hopeful future coming, including the confirmation that Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is coming out this fall.
Oh, it is?
Mhm.
I didn't know they had a date on that.
Looking forward, we are delighted to
God
launch
damn it, EA.
Anthem with our new IP to grow Apex Legends and related Titanfall experience to deliver new Plants vs. Zombies and Need for Speed titles, and to add Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order to our sports titles in the fall.
Wait. Okay. I heard that wrong, but realized it's not going to be a sports title.
No, it's just when they're releasing it. Which makes sense, because I think majority of their sports games do come out around then.
Right around preseason for football.
So there you go.
I'm interested. This, like, I don't often go into games if I don't know what they are. Like, I don't buy them out the gate.
Yeah.
Unless my buddy Andy at GameStop recommends it. But
Which is every time you walk in, because they're always going to push you a pre-order on you.
hey, sales are down this month, Chris. I need this, and this pre-ordered. But the PlayStation's been pushing it. Anytime you go into the store, Anthem everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And then it's like you flying through the sky, and I'm like,
I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see. I kind of want to buy it, but I kind of don't. Like, cause it's EA and they fucking suck.
so here's the weird thing. If you want to buy it, I don't know if I'm going to like it.
I'm on the ropes. I'm just...
I fear because of fucking EA. Like, that's if it was anyone else, I'd probably just buy it. But they're just like notorious for fucking up games.
Make
right.
a good, just make a good Need for Speed game. That's all I want.
We're that.
Just go back to Most Wanted. Go back to like Most Wanted. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all I want.
Yeah, Jet Moto.
They
I'll
brought
take
back
it.
Crash and Spyro. I got to start a new
Meanwhile, Spyro's great. Hi. That's about all I do. Damn, you really are getting old.
campaign. It's that damn bike.
Well, then lay off a little bit.
Can't
But,
win.
but we'll see what happens. I
Not
mean,
for long.
If they
I
get their
know.
heads out their asses and actually start going back to creating games instead of money pits,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's
Full
what
on.
you need.
but that
They are
most.
the definition of a money pit.
Yeah, I know.
Why do they keep releasing the goddamn Madden game? DLC every year of the new players. That's all you need to do.
That's
I
exactly
can
what I'm
understand
saying.
if it was.
I would think like every 3 to 4
I
years.
would say I would
just
see if they
release
could do
a
it
new
every couple years just to increase graphics and things on different features. But I do agree it shouldn't be every year. It's not necessary.
Not
15
anymore.
bucks.
And then you can literally, yeah, I was gonna say DLC pack. Even if you do $30 for the DLC pack, people would pay it just for the new people. in the
Just to
roster.
reset your teams
Yeah,
based on whatever the fuck happened in the off season.
and it's whatever. Anyway.
Well, we have it if we want to play it at the Game-a-thon. I have Madden 19 and FIFA 19 because always around Christmas they're $10 for some reason.
FIFA is a different. That one's really hard because you're doing the European leagues, so there's promote and demote.
Yeah, there's way too many white
So the problem is whether or not they can add literally entire teams and remove entire teams from the game.
That's fine. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Madden, it's going to be the same fucking teams, with the exception of like when they just randomly all moved to California.
Yeah, exactly.
Only 2.
Well,
That's half.
what's it called? Isn't another team moving? Someone's going to Vegas. I know
Oakland.
that.
No, that
Oakland.
was Oakland. Yeah, the Raiders are going to Vegas. Are they going to Vegas?
Yeah.
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 It was in an episode of Ballers.
Well, because
with The Rock.
Vegas is trying very hard to get a following there. Like, that's why they brought in hockey so far. Like,
That was luck for them, man.
See me.
Bring in a hockey team and they win the cup.
No, it's not even luck. It was, bro. I think that was the stupidest thing they could have ever done because they got to go and cherry pick players off of
they
every
didn't get to
fucking
cherry pick the
goddamn
way
team.
you think they did, though.
Yeah, but you only
Because
have to block 3 people. So if you had a really good team,
Yes,
That
they got
fourth
to
person
block
was gone.
3 people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but it wasn't like, we got the top players from every
or
fucking
like if you have a really
I'm
good
sorry,
goalie,
but
2
if you
good
get-
forwards, and a good defensive man, you're losing one of those good players.
Look,
Yeah.
just look at even NFL. How do you win? You have to have
Brady.
By playing sweet, by playing sweet victory during one of the intermissions,
The
which they
best-
did that on Monday.
you gotta have the best depth of players.
or
Depth.
Beard.
So it's like you're automatically guaranteed to win. It's so fucking stupid.
I should stop moving because I think I'm the one fucking up the camera.
But anyway,
It's like 9 o'clock.
in a rather unexpected turn of events, guys.
Whoa, turn events.
Show we've ever had.
Titanfall developer Respawn
No one cares.
You can get Titanfall 2 at $5 below for $5.
has just released its latest game, Apex Legends,
Not for $5, but give it time.
all on the same day. This free-to-play battle royale.
Oh, it even was.
I lied.
That was fast, Chris. How could you predict such
I
a
know.
turn of events?
I'm gonna be on Fast Money this Sunday, and I'm gonna tell you to buy.
It's set in the Titanfall universe and is strictly team-based with 20 teams of 3 players facing off on a one huge map. In addition, the game has emphasis on classes, with each character assisting and supporting their squad using unique special abilities. There are 8 classes known in the game as legends to choose from, and each has a specific role to play. So there you go.
Hey, Gibby, I have a story for you.
I'm apparently in fat burn right now.
Go.
Hey, it's all
Nick
the
Foles
in place.
informs Eagles he's voiding his $20 million option.
What?
It says right here, the back and forth game between Foles and the Eagles has begun. NFL insider Ian Rappaport reported that on Saturday,
Doesn't matter.
the
That makes
Eagles
sense
are
to me.
expected to pick up his 2019 contract and opt in for $20 million. Now the Philadelphia has informed the QB that they will. Rappaport reported. ESPN was the first to report it. It doesn't ensure that Foles will return to the Eagles. In fact, it almost guarantees he'll buy his own freedom and choose his next destination by exercising a mutual opt-out by paying back $2 million to earn free agency. From there, the Eagles can franchise tag him and retain their ability to trade Foles to a willing buyer.
I think
He
everyone
trade-
knows that piece.
But he's.
I didn't understand why he would pay for it, because you're just losing $2 million.
I don't know. Who knows with him?
They can still trade him.
Ooh, that's a lot of words.
He was referring to
No, I know.
Anthem.
Yeah.
I guess that lag's that bad on Facebook.
And
Maybe.
Drown, I don't think did that well either.
I have not played any of the Mass Effects. But he said it's kind of like Destiny meets Mass Effect. So I've played Destiny. Destiny was fun when Peter Dinklage was involved in it.
But
That's the last time
Sure.
I played it.
Sure.
we'll see. But yeah, I didn't understand why people kept saying he was going to do the $2 million, because all it is he just loses $2 million.
But it's also saying that he's going to go into an option where he can choose what he wants.
What, for $2 million?
Yeah, he gives back $2 million
That's a franchise.
if they choose to franchise tag him.
He doesn't get to choose shit.
Unless they don't franchise him, or he doesn't do the contract at
I
all.
think it made sense for him not to do the $2 million. Honestly, I don't know if it's such a weird thing. I personally would keep him on the roster because you don't have to pay full Wentz, and just play. You need Wentz to do good. Like I hate to say it, but you need him to perform at least one season where he doesn't get hurt.
But they should. I think.
And he's your fallback thing because they have a fucking team that can do it.
Yeah.
If they can keep a goddamn quarterback.
And if they can keep the rest of the team fucking healthy.
Well, that was the problem this year, but they still got to the fucking game with it. It's just a shame that it fell apart. But yeah, they got the team, which sucks. Wentz is. It's really hard for me to say that they should trade him.
No.
I mean, unless they get something crazy for him, I don't think they're going to trade him.
No, they're not. The problem was they put Wentz back in too fast. He didn't have a chance to fully heal. I still think that's what it is.
Back issues don't equal ankle issues.
No,
they're saying
he had a.
I have all three.
Yeah, they're saying because
You also did wrestling.
It was a stress thing.
And you also
which
jumped off a
probably
roof.
stemmed from the fact that he was probably trying to take from one and put it on the other.
yeah, that's what they're saying. Is he's trying to overcompensate.
He was overcompensating for the fact that he had torn an ACL and shouldn't have gone in as early as he
I
did.
don't think that was. I think it's all mental.
Or he
That
had a
too.
fluke of a season.
So I don't think.
He didn't have a fluke. He actually has the talent.
You've seen
Honestly,
one season.
he didn't do that bad
He
this
didn't.
year. The problem was that so many injuries.
And the offensive line fell back
didn't-
apart again.
He didn't have much of a
The offensive line fell the fuck apart again.
I would actually disagree with that.
I don't.
They were built for Foles.
Well, that's actually. I mean, because Foles gets the ball out quicker, so it alleviates a lot of the pressure on the offensive
But the
line.
holes that needed to be created for the
Wentz-
running backs weren't there.
Holes
We
run
didn't
for
have a
Foles.
fucking running
Foles
back.
was
We
missing.
lost the main one, and we didn't have a backup because we lost Sproul. Like, it was just it was fucked up scenario. Like, it was just fucked up what he walked into.
Either way. All right.
It wasn't his fault, even though people were like saying, "Oh my God, Foles." It's
No,
not.
I'm not saying
It
it
was
is.
just a fucked up scenario. Foles went like it was a freak thing.
Foles has a bigger dick.
Well, yeah.
Well,
that's
no
mistake.
shit.
Anyways, let's move on.
You don't become fucking Super Bowl MVP with a big dick. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Just look
I
at
don't know.
Brady.
Brady. Well,
Nah,
he didn't
Yo,
get it.
Edelman
his
was
is the
MVP.
biggest.
He didn't get it.
Edelman
He's
was
gotten
MVP.
a couple though.
Didn't Edelman?
Edelman was the MVP.
Yeah, but he's gotten several.
I'm not saying
You
he
get
hasn't.
several, man.
Shut
You got
up,
a
Gibby.
huge dick.
No, he doesn't. He's paying a lot of people.
Dude, man, he can't even walk around half the time, man. He trips over himself. It's like, oh shit, I just stepped on it.
Something you wouldn't know about.
Damn right I don't.
He's not an MVP of the Super Bowl.
Damn right.
There's a Rican.
All right, let's go around the horn, see what everybody's doing as we wrap up this intense show. Gibby.
Please, people, email me at the Dace Man Show at gmail.com. I will write back. Possibly. Maybe.
Never.
Not really. I'm just gonna forward it.
He's not even gonna forward it. He's gonna
I
screenshot
don't
it.
even know if you got picked up on that audio.
That's probably for the best.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't.
Was he muted the entire time?
No.
No. Now talk.
I don't like you.
Yeah, you're not getting picked up, man. It's your thing. Your thing? Is your thing in?
No, it picks me up. I just can't speak lowly. Fuckers. No one likes you people.
Do it.
We really need him anyways.
I don't know why. It's just when it's doing it. All right, Cheever, what do you got going on?
Hey, so I now get done work 6 p.m. latest, so I'll be streaming, so you can always follow me streaming on twitch.com/Cheever212. Or you can follow me on Twitter at Cheever212. Or email me at Cheever212. Or Facebook me at Cheever212. Or instant message me at Cheever212. Or
Instant message. That died.
if it exists and it has social media,
It doesn't.
and it says Cheever212, more than likely it's me.
That's fair.
Maybe.
You got two.
I've got you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the game.
Thursday and
Oh yeah. Well, we're not sure.
we are. My message.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was talking
So tune in this Thursday for us to do D&D once again. Hopefully this time we won't have more PvP battle.
We'll get there eventually.
We left off on a cliffhanger. We don't know if I'm going to kill Randy or not.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully we won't.
Well, she was trying to kill herself, so-
All I
That's
wanted was
fair
a goddamn
point.
grenade that was promised to me in the last campaign.
Anyways, and
can't
so yeah,
believe it.
tune in Thursday at 8 o'clock where we will have D&D and hopefully we'll actually get along for once. Probably not.
Never. Never.
We've been in
Then-
this castle like 3 episodes longer than we should have been.
Then tune in Saturday, February 23rd for the next For Real Movie Club where we're going to do DreamWorks films. We are doing both How to Train Your Dragons and then Road to El Dorado and Boss Baby.
Which came in the mail today.
Cool. And yes, and then I'm actually probably, I believe I'm going to be the moderator for this one, right?
Are you getting the Netflix DVD subscription?
No, part of the game we're giving out the prizes.
Oh, yeah.
One of the prizes will be this month's 4 Real Movie Club on Blu-ray.
Oh,
So we're going to do all 4 of the 4 Real Movie Clubs. That, we're going to give those away as a prize.
You know, I want to get just the DVD. I don't do streaming for Netflix anymore. I just want to do DVD delivery.
For Netflix?
Yeah, you get a better selection for the DVD selection.
I bet. They probably have a bunch of shit still in like their warehouse.
Even the new stuff, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know people still did that.
Gotta look into that.
Barely.
Can you bring in TV shows?
Yeah.
So like you
just
get the Punisher?
You get a couple seasons at a time. Well, no, not like that.
Not the new stuff?
No, it has to be stuff that's actually on a disc, like released.
Well, then they release that stuff.
Yeah, they do release it on disc.
But you have to wait till it's released on disc.
Yeah. Which might be like 3 months, but like if you're like me, I still wait that long anyway. So.
Well, I mean, there's probably a conversation for next week, but Netflix might be on my ticking time bomb again.
But yeah.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Saturday, February 23rd is our next edition of the 4 Real Movie Club. Tune in, because I'm also going to see the third How to Train Your Dragon before we do it.
There you go.
Probably twice.
I mean, I'm still behind. I still haven't seen Split.
I already have tickets for for Thursday, and I'm probably going on Friday.
You know what movie I'm excited for? The Lego Movie 2. Because it comes out on my birthday. Damn! And I have a date, but we're not going to see it, so meh.
Oh, you go back and doing that stuff again.
Yeah, I can. It's great. I'm so happy.
If you're watching over on Facebook.com/Dace Man Show, come on over to Twitch.tv/Dace Man and Friends. Give us a heart. Subscribe if you dare. We have perks. We've never given them away. If you're here on Twitch.tv/... We got a couple, but, you know,
It's all us.
You have my Snapchat. Go over to Facebook.com/Dace Man Show. Give us a nice little like over there to follow us for everything we're doing, because we usually post there first. But we also have an Instagram @The Dace Man Show. We have a Twitter @The Dace Man Show. And lastly, thedacemanshow.com, where you can find information for the Dace-tacular Gaming for a Cause 6, which will be happening March 9th, starting at noon. Kickoff show at 11.
I've been trying to find your ass's prizes, so fucking donate.
Yes.
Are we doing... We're doing Ultimate, right? For the tournament? Damn.
Yes.
Because my friend could definitely kill him in Brawl.
No, it's Ultimate.
Well,
No.
You can still use GameCube controllers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still use the GameCube controllers. We still put that...
donate. I'm getting prizes, and I'm working, and we're trying, so just fucking get money.
And then later in March is Dace Man Show 300. Something special will be happening, or it'll all be ending. We'll find out come the end of March. So, as per usual, for the 293rd time, for the few,
For my chickens.
for the proud.
More my chickens.
Oh, he's got chickens.
I got chickens. Battle the cocks.
For the Dace-tacular.
Fucking killed my chicken.
What? Since when?
There you go.
He's a chicken killer.
Kill it!
Chicken killer. I'm a killer.
That's me. That's me.